Tom, good to see you. What can you tell us about this most recent incident involving the KRPF?
Well, at 10:30 on Friday night, the Kativik police were called to a house in Salouit, where apparently a fight had broken out amongst many people. To give you an idea, Salouit is one of 14 communities in Quebec's Nunavik region. It's actually the second highest most. It's closer to, say, Iqaluit than even Montreal. That's how far north it is. Anyhow, the Kativik police show up at where the fight is happening, and they come upon a man dragging out a severely beaten man by his legs out of the house. The police see this happening. They quickly exit their vehicle, but they neglect to park their car properly. And while they are chasing the suspect, that is the man who did the dragging, the car that they did not park ran over the victim. The victim was brought to the local health center, where he subsequently died of his injuries.
And so, Tom, what do Kativik police have to say about this?
Kativik police do not comment on cases that are under investigation, which this case currently is, by the Quebec Independent Investigation Bureau. However, they have spoken in the past about their history of violence with the people that they police up in Nunavik. When I say history of violence, to give you a context, if you look at the numbers between July 2016 until the end of 2018, the Kativik Regional Police Force has killed or seriously injured people at the rate of 55 times that of Montreal police. So it is a problem. Police Chief Jean-Pierre Larose has acknowledged this problem to us in the past, and he blames a lot of the problems up there on the chronic underfunding of the Kativik Regional Police Force. To give you an idea, he said in 2017 they paid out enough overtime to pay for 16 additional officers. He says his men are tired, they're overworked, and often they are inexperienced because they're unable to retain people because they work under such difficult situations. Part of what makes this so tragic is the Kativik police just got funding for more officers. 24 officers over the next 5 years will be coming in. However, they have yet to actually implement these officers because they have trouble recruiting people. So just basically the problems just kind of keep cycling. There's no proof yet to say that what happened on Friday has to do with inexperience or overworked officers, but this is just things that have been brought up in the past as reasons.
So with police not speaking, what's been the reaction amongst the Inuit of Nunavik?
Well, there's lots of resentment and anger sometimes towards the Kativik Regional Police Force because they are, although they're technically an Indigenous police force, they are in fact mostly non-Inuit. Many of them, and when I say non, I mean like most vastly majority non-Inuit do not speak Inuktitut, which is a big problem because that's the main language up there. So there's a lot of resentment I see online and people I speak to, but I also do see folks talking online about looking in the mirror, talking about Nunavik's high crime rate and how problems up there need to be addressed one way or the other. Long story short, just a really sad story for everyone involved, tragic, and folks are looking at solutions and hopefully will be coming in the future, but right now that's of little solace to people in Salouit.
Yeah, it is tragic indeed. Tom, appreciate you taking some time to bring us up to date on this.
Thanks, Dennis.